deal with this Ursa in the laning stage?
Well, you have a couple options, and I agree with you. The point, like, I've never been a huge fan of picking Finno. Like, you always have to mention it, because if it is a one-to-one matchup, yes, the Finno will destroy the Ursa. But weird things happen, like you say. Either people dodge, or all of a sudden you get tri-laned on the Finno, and Finno's not a hero that can't really come back from that. So I do agree with that point. But you do have a play option here for OG as well, if you play the Shaker and the Coddle. Either you try winning the lane straight up, which is definitely possible, or you can just use like Fissure, you can use the Blast, and you can keep shoving every single wave into Ursa's face and kind of just not play the laning stage. Maybe Coddle drags the waves. There's always a way to get out of the lanes if you know what you're doing.
Laurel cutting trees back here, and might have realized that there are people in the area. Do they find him? Lays it down. Oh my god, dude, 5 heroes all around Laurel, and he is just right there. Now revealing himself on that ward, and they will not be able to catch him. And I think that he probably gets the D wards here too. Yeah, the pings immediately come out. Oh, that is not what you want to see if you're an OG fan.
Yeah. Right, what items does this Diadium make?
Wait, what?
I just see what Laurel has queued up. He's kind of giving a pre.
Oh,
he's going
Saber?
Dagon.
Oh, it could be Echo
or
too.
Harpoon. It could be Dagon or Harpoon.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't make Echo with a Diadium. You make Harpoon with it, though.
Right, but it builds out of Echo. But I guess you wouldn't build that first. So yeah, it probably is Dagon then.
Yeah. I mean, it's a universal heal, right? So Dagon gives stats to all stats, which helps your damage quite a lot. So I like it.
Okay.
Gives you spell amp too, right?
True.
Not spell amp, but spell
lifesteal.
Yeah.
Even better.
I don't know if it's better, but it's definitely good.
He has already taken a bit of a beating as we take a look at each of these lanes, see how this one all plays out. MC already getting some of those stacks up of the Fury swipes. Just needs to be able to keep his distance a bit, but going for the Enchant Totem, he's going to be able to get a good bunch of these denies in here. Should be safe, pretty solid for him. And, well, that just happened. You just got first blooded by Blinding Light.
Yeah, it did just happen, didn't it? The thing is, Taiga a little in trouble, but right, he's in a lot of trouble. Alright, Yatoro's not super sad now. Blinding Light is a really good spell. It does 100 damage now.
Yeah.
And it makes you miss, knocks you back. Taiga also holding 2 blood grenades here. You can stack those now. So he has more efficient HP as well for those trades. That extra bonus 100 HP really helped him a lot with those trades there.
I imagine... Wait, you have 3 blood grenades that are available at the start, right? I wonder, did he buy all 3 of them? Because like
no, Kitrak has 1.
Okay, all right, never mind. So he somehow got that first blood without having to use a blood grenade, which is kind of nuts.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just holding it for the stats, to be honest. As Mira jumps now onto Kitrak, trying to trade hits continuously, and the lift, the walk away, and they'll take your courier. No, can't quite get it.
Yellow go.
But they do end up trading hits there, so a little bit of a bloodbath going on across these side lanes. As Yatoro takes some more punches, blood grenade out, couple more hits, taking the DOT, but we'll be able to walk away from that one.
Yeah, he's got a headdress now on the Poshka, gave him a pulled tango. I guess Taiga can just keep right-clicking Yatoro here. 3-minute Lotus pool. What is it even called? The Lotus, I guess. It's going to be pretty big for both these teams.
Yeah. Wait, Taiga? Still trading hits with Yatoro. The pushback. One more hit is what he needs, but he's not going to quite. Okay, he's holding on to that stick charge. Taiga very, very low. This Kobold is just beating into him here. And as the salve comes out, he does.
He did.
That's big.
Yeah, that is big. Canceling that salve there is going to force him all the way back to base here. Going to give Yatoro some much needed space here. Unless Mind Control can find an opportunity to kill him pretty quickly here. But with that Kobold floor man move speed, I don't think he's going to be able to get in range of him.
Yeah, that one did get nerfed a lot at the later levels. Just the value of the speed on that Kobold was too good in the late game. And at the lanes, I mean, there's been so much action, it's hard to keep track of all that's happening, but Yuragi is sort of tasting the venom of this spam out lane that you've got, with overwhelming odds already at level 2 on a 15-second cooldown, and Mira just spamming sticky bombs.
Oh, he's
Kitrak
dead.
ends up dying. Look at this damage. It's insane. A double kill for Mira.
That's Techies right there. If you look at Techies, and when I was talking about the stats and this being a universal hero, this hero hits for 63 damage now.
God.
Is that fair?
I mean, I don't know if it's fair, but it's happening.
I feel like he didn't do this before. I was never a Techies player, but I feel like Techies hits so hard now.
Yeah.
For no reason, because his strength is he can attack from so far away. These pesky little right clicks Techies has been known for to tickle you. These don't tickle anymore. These hit like a truck.
Yeah, I remember there was that period of time where like you were going Orb of Venom on Techies when it did the full like magic damage, but now it's, you know, he's just straight up punches and he hits hard. Okay, well, looking at, again, trying to get a picture of what's happening in these lanes. Up top, you get a couple kills on Yuragi. It's still like less than 1,000 gold separating these teams, and you can see that, like, you know, all of the cores are kind of getting farmed. I guess the big difference is just that Techies is mega rich. Mira's gotten a lot of gold.
Yeah. He's definitely doing quite good for himself here, but more surprising than anything is Mind Control is actually leading the net worth. Beating out the Ursa here. We're a little afraid for how his lane would go, but the constant harass they have been managed to put on Yatoro on the laning stage, keeping him low HP, has really bought space in the mid lane.
EZM, he gets level 6. Tries to go now onto Mira, and with the little mana battery of Taiga, it's enough to set up for the kill. So that is a spree going to BZM out of mid. And with that comboed together with MC having that good lane like you're talking about, this is now a very good start to the laning stage for OG.
It's looking quite good. Team Spirit are still winning in the net worth department just by a little bit here. I think a lot of that has to do with the supports of Team Spirit having a good game. And Laurel's just getting crushed. There's no other way to say it. He's still not level 6, 5.5. A full level behind BZM. So BZM was winning the lane before Mira came and died and gave him my killing spree. So now BZM is just going to get yet another kill, it looks like.
Wants to chase, but a little too far. Interesting. 7-minute mark coming up now. We'll see who's able to get on over to the sides for those runes. Maposhka's kind of AFK farming in the area where you might be able to come on in and sneak one. But MC's build, I think, is part of the reason for his success here, too. I was looking at it. Phase Boot's already done with a Windlace. This guy is very speedy right now. 385 movement speed. As Mira... Oh, Kitrak, they're battling it out for this rune. Will he be able to get it in time? Oh, Mira, he's going to get his Wisdom Rune stolen, and Taiga takes the other one. He was stacking at the same time he wanted to get it. Oh, that hurts.
I think these teams haven't really figured it out, but what's going to happen at some point is there's going to be a higher priority onto these Wisdom Runes.
Yeah.
And mid laners eventually are going to start understanding that they can accelerate their game by taking a Wisdom Rune from the enemy. We haven't seen that yet, because I think right now, just the way the game develops is slowly but surely, like, oh, these are for supports, only supports think about it. But if you get the 6-minute rune on a mid laner, then you walk to the enemy Wisdom Rune, you know what's going to happen? You're going to just kill the enemy support there, and you're going to take his rune, and you're going to accelerate your game.
That's true.
So we haven't seen that quite yet, but it will get to that point where mid laners finally start to think about this stuff.
In mid, BZM continuing to try and play up on top of Laurel and punish him here as the 8-minute rune is going to spawn. It's a denied regen. Maposhka takes that one away, and yeah, BZM gonna come and kill some creeps for the trouble.
Yeah, he's got some extra mana over there. What inspired me to think that way, by the way, is because I thought Laurel, he was in the neighborhood to run and take the enemy Wisdom Rune there, but he didn't think about it, and he went to go and try Mind Control, which was the wrong play. He could have just walked up there, went to the Coddle, killed the Coddle, and taken the Wisdom Rune away from him there, which would have given him a huge boost.
MC chasing around Mira in the jungle, ran through the portal to chase after him, but was just going to head back bottom after. Well, Mira is going to TP away. So, yeah, this 1K gold lead that Team Spirit's built up, it's mainly off the back of the Chen kind of catching up in the farm and these supports getting more net worth. But the XP kind of tells a bit of a slightly different tale, it feels like. They're a little bit ahead across the board there, too.
Yeah. Legion Commander having free game. Yatoro is completely caught up in the farm game here. Chen and Techies doing much better than the counterparts of the Rubik and the Caudle, which is a little concerning because when I do think of Chen and I think of Techies, well, I'm not sure what to think of Techies right now, but I know Chen he needs items to really be effective. And so does Caudle, and so does Rubik to a large degree. So the fact that all four of these supports kind of need farm and only the ones on Spirit are getting farm are gonna show a bit of how this pace of the game is going to be. Because I believe for Team Spirit here, when you do finish this mech up from Miposhka, they're going to be ready to go. And will you be ready is the question on OG to deal with that timing.
That is something I am very concerned about for them, as Collapse is going to move on in. They have Echo ready if they want to drop it now onto him, but saving it, and the Blade Mail's there, but it's more than enough for the kill. I agree. I think that it's a little bit concerning right now. They're kind of putting all their eggs into like this sort of chakra magic, refilling the mana dynamic coming from OG, just buffing up BZM, buffing up MC, making sure that they can get more of those stuns out versus the auras that are going to be coming from Chen. There is no aura item on the side of OG at all. Caudle's going for a Spirit Vessel. Shaker's going for a Blink. Storm is going for a Kaya. Rubik's going for Arcanes. PL's going for Diffusal Blade. Like, there's nothing.
Yeah, and they don't have the best wave clear either because Caudle, he has 1 point in Illuminate. He's all in on the Chakra play. So, really what you're going to be looking at for OG, for them to be successful, meanwhile, sorry, MC on the top lane. He's going to go down to Laurel here. Yet another injury there for OG. It's a big one. It's definitely a big one. Because your wave clear is going to be Echo Slam, Storm Spirit, and maybe later on PL Ags. But we're talking much later on for that PL Ags. He's still thinking about Diffusal. I wouldn't be surprised after Diffusal, that's when the Ags timing will be for him. Because he's going to need it pretty soon this game.
Dude, you know what? They even have another aura there that I haven't even talked about. We've got Seeds of Serenity, baby.
Seeds of Serenity.
No Seeds of Serenity on OG. How are they going to be able to deal with this now? Okay, but they're going to try and go on to Yadro. Pull him on in. Taiga's there, but the stun for the turnaround. Blinding Light pushes him back into the Echo, and that is going to be enough for the kill. So the gank squad is strong from OG. Team Spirit. See what they can get.
That's exactly what they need. This Storm Spirit back to the top of the net worth. He's going to be one making all the plays on the map. Taiga, he needs someone strong to play with. And we're speaking of MC and his Blink Dagger, him dying there. Well, he just got all that gold back. Blink Dagger is going to be online soon.
Right. All right, Team Spirit, what are they going to do? Miposhka has been a TP away. Is chased out by Yuragi from the jungle. So that was the Diffusal Blade reveal. And Laurel sitting mid. There's a lot of heroes in the area from OG. MC doesn't have his blink yet. It's flying out right now, but they're still going to try and make a go. Jump in, pulls in Laurel. The rotation coming from the Legion. And Laurel decides that he wants to battle, and why not? They find him immediately for the duel. Get the kill onto BZM, and now Taiga's in no man's land. Laurel does not have another remnant or step to throw out there, so they get away.
All right, that's good. I was about to mention, like, the timing of the Mecha Chen, they kind of missed it there as Chen was just TPing away and Yatoro dying in the bot lane. That was what they used with it, but with that kill on the Storm mid, now they're back in the mid lane, now they're grouped up. This is when Team Spirit is going to be their strongest, playing around this Chen who has been majorly farming, right, for the first like 10 minutes of this game here. They need to be able to use this hero.
And they're doing it really well. And like I said, the Verdurous Dale from the Seeds of Serenity is way too strong.
That is exactly why they won that team fight there. No other reason.
I love it. Okay, Laurel and Mira want to play together, though. And this is the Dagon reveal. I mean, again, not only is there no, like, mech, there's no magic resistance at all. This is going to be a huge amount of burst if they can find Yuragi solo. Or what are they doing? These little sneaky guys. They're waiting for him to come over here? Oh my god. They found him. Dude, they knew. And they missed. They missed horribly.
Yeah. It's not the easiest thing to hit a PL with a
Are they
remnant,
gonna die
right?
now? Hunting?
Mira?
MC?
He has no blast off, so...
Well done there.
Yeah,
finds Mira. And very quickly gonna be
And Collapse got the shield rune, so he's invulnerable for 75 seconds.
Love that. Is it dispellable?
Kind of like... Shield, probably. Every rune is dispellable, right? This rune would be absolutely insane if it's undispellable. The only rune in the game you cannot dispel.
Also lasts longer than all the other ones. Yeah, seems
It's
good.
like it's not even a power rune anymore. It's like an ultra super power rune or some shit at that point. Why does it last 75 seconds?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know these things.
Yeah, he
It
just
is
walks
kinda
around the map and it's just like 75 seconds. I am now someone you just have to avoid.
Well,
Very cool.
he is the most farmed hero in the game right now on Collapse. Only 10 dual damage, but you know,
He's got
definitely
blink.
has some strength. Oh, and
Hey, he
he's
just
going
recently.
in-
He's
Go
going
for it.
what? I was just saying he
he's
just
gonna go
recently picked
Mjolnir.
up the blink. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, for sure. He's gonna try and carry this game at some point. Why not?
gotta be the strongest to deal with it. Ursa going for
He's-
Battle Fury.
Yeah.
It's done.
It's like the backup Taiga.
Jumps in, the blinding
nice
light
blinding
pushes
light.
him away, and now stolen some mines. They take down Mira. Ooh, stolen mines is very dangerous, and it looks like they want to fight. Maposhka going down early, but they get the duel, and then trying to turn it. Collapse is gonna get, well, actually, a huge win. That fight, they weren't ready for everybody else to show up. Now
Yell's here now.
Yaragi, can he clean up? Can he do enough to deal with them? It doesn't quite look like it as the buyback comes out from Coddle. They're ready to chase. Has to be careful about this, though. The stomp, it connects. Maposhka from the grave making things happen. And now the jump from BZM. Laurel, he's all out of mana. They drop down the mines, immediately taken away. BZM, he just dies. Yadaro just turned and beat the crap out of him. And again, Maposhka with this little creep micro is absolutely wrecking him. There's no way he makes it through the gate in 4 seconds. And in fact, with the jump, Yaragi
What are you doing
ends
with the
up going
pine
down
cones on
too.
you, son?
Dude, they're gonna lose 7 heroes here. People are respawning and just coming to their death. Oh wait, MC though for the cleanup, wants to make it happen. Gets 2, quick as can be. Yadaro tries to walk out. It is just a graveyard up here on the top side. There's creeps dead, there's heroes dead, Collapses respawn, he's back in it. Gonna find a second duel in the midst of this fight. MC tries to get out. BZM, is he gonna die a second
BZM's
time
back,
now?
are you kidding me?
There's a chance that he could. I mean, would that be a third death for him? I don't even know. Collapse
No,
is
they're
gonna
gonna
be
kill him.
instead the one that goes down. What
How many
the
heroes
hell
just
is
died?
Watch? I don't know. won?
That's
Nobody
absolutely
won.
crazy. So they all... The reason why this fight is so absolutely insane is because the tier 1 from Spirit is still alive. And then you have that outpost there from Dire. So they're just respawning and just TPing in. And because it's so early in the game, the respawn timers aren't very long. And I feel like we lost, like, maybe 10, 12 kills in that fight or something absolutely insane. The triple pine cone from Maposhka was doing tons of work in that fight.
So the thing about that, OG come out on top 2,000 gold ahead of him when I was looking at that fight recap. It didn't even show Maposhka dying in the fight recap because the fight was that long.
Yeah, the fight recap was useless because the fight was just way extended. I saw it pop up and I was like, I can't click on this now. This fight's still ongoing. That's not updated.
Well, 18 minutes, and we are 27 kills into the game. I mean, I like it. This patch is wild. It's very fun.
Yeah, for sure. And Mind Control, he had a Yules queued up, which I thought was really good because you're playing versus Ursa, right? So he switched that and went for drums, which I'm not so sure about. But it does give him a little bit of a power spike in this moment. It might have been like, wow, there's a lot of fighting. I don't have time to farm this Yules. You gotta be ready now.
Back to the graveyard. Everybody, it's time to go battle. BCM and Collapse are not here. Collapse is hunting. Oh, with the Blade Mail, it might be enough. Does he have enough damage to bring him down in time? The answer is yes. Huge.
But top lane, they know something happened.
Another blinding light into the Enchant Totem, but then they Hurricane Mira away. It's not going to be in time, though. Mines drop down with Reckless Abandonment. The lift immediately onto Yatoro. Very well played there. And now Collapse shows up. They're going to find MC. He's in a little bit of trouble. Laurel went in on him, but Dagon's still on cooldown and all of his mana being drained. It's going to be Laurel going down. So again, the trade of 1-for-1. And nobody's been bottom. There's 3 Lotuses. Go collect those. There's probably going to be some bounty runes there soon.
Well, you know when they're going to go bottom? They're going to go bottom in 30 seconds. The reason everyone's up here is because Ursa wants to do Roshan, and Roshan spawns at nighttime. So they're just on OG, they're defending Rosh. On Team Spirit, they want to win a fight and do Rosh. So we might see the same fights break out in the bottom lane here in 15 seconds as Roshan just skips on over through that portal and goes to the Radiant side.
And I guess the other part of that's interesting,
and here we go,
right,
smoking to the Radiant side.
Everybody's going to Dire Scan. You see him over there. But the thing that's interesting about that is that, like you said, in a mirrored way, there is an outpost that Radiant can use to get to there, and OG, they can TP to their tier 1 tower because it's still alive.
Yep.
I don't know. Interesting.
Perfectly balanced game.
Look at these Lotuses. Oh, he doesn't want to take them because he doesn't want to reveal their down
here. Oh, they see Taiga. They see Taiga.
He's in trouble. Gets dueled, and now just the rest of the team show up. It doesn't look like it. They're going to take the Tormentor instead, so they get the Rubik Shard. So,
do you remember, what was it, like 8 minutes ago when you said Collapse had 10 damage on duel?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's changed.
Oh my god. He's at 100. Wait, how is he at 102? Oh, right, of course, because I'm remembering it when it was just like the platinum.
Yeah, he has the talents now that gives +8 dual damage, on top of it being level 2. So yeah, it gives him, what is it, 28? So it was 10, 28. Well, it was 10, 20, 30, but now it's 18, 28, 38.
Yeah, see, in my games I never get to level 10, so it's fine.
Never get level 10. Yeah, that's tough.
All right, well, in the midst of all of the 31 kills that we've seen, it has still been staying a relatively even game. Mira making a mad dash for the XP rune and is going to get it. Well done. Okay. Yep, so how much does this change things to you?
It depends on how they use it. It could be really good, or it can be not good. I'm not sure. So I have not seen this item too much in action, but against the peel and everything, it should be good. In this situation, it would have been good, but Lara's just going to die immediately farming that mid lane. This is something that was very common in last patch, and I believe both these teams should know about it. Killing heroes in the mid lane is very easy to do, so you have to be careful how you farm that. And just sitting in the middle of the mid wave when everyone's missing and dying like that is kind of a big mistake there by Spirit. But it's not the worst deal. He's going to be back in 20 seconds. But either way, this reactive taser at the moment isn't going to be the biggest deal because it's only a level 1 reactive taser from the techies.
Okay.
He doesn't have enough levels this game. So it's going to just be only 2.4 disarms. But the other thing it does do on top of the disarm, it gives you move speed.
Oh, this is really not good. Team Spirit losing hero after hero, and I mean MC does so much damage with that Enchant Totem and double Vambrace drums. He is hitting like a monster right now. Yeah, and I mean they still have this regen rune ready to go on Storm. Sure, Spirit had the Aegis, but they're kind of just losing the entire map, it feels like.
This is what we call Team Spirit is bleeding out right now. That one death from Lara in the mid lane allowed OG to get another kill on the map, which Yatoro shouldn't have died there either, right? His Void Spirit died in the mid lane. He needs to be a bit more careful, regroup, rally, but they're falling apart here. But to OG's credit too, they're maximizing the map, knowing that Void Spirit's dead, continuously being on the hunt, getting these kills. and clawing their way back. I wouldn't say clawing their way in back in this game because who knows who's winning, but we do have a Shadow Blade on mind control here.
Ooh, waiting. Stun is there. Hits him. Echo dropped, and Laurel, just after respawning, is dead again. Now, they're disarmed for forever.
Reactive taser.
But it won't matter. They find that kill and gonna look for more. Collapse wants to turn, get a duel. Is gonna hit it onto Kitrak, and it's gonna be enough for another win. But PL is here. PL is online. All of OG chasing. Collapse is done. And now Clift on the high ground. I mean, OG just kind of opened up a new level, a new gear in this game, and I mean, they're just not able to do anything right here. It feels like on Team Spirit.
It's not necessarily the fact that they're not able to do anything. I just feel like they're not trying to do anything. They're just farming right now and getting picked off, but OG's completely outplaying them on the map here. Every rotation they're making has a purpose. They got this new Shadow Blade on the Shaker, so in the credit of mind control here, this itemization probably caught Laurel off guard, but that's yet another death from Laurel just being by himself. You have this Chen. You now have the Techies with the reactive taser, which could be very potent in this game. When are you going to group up with your Team Spirit? Because OG has shown at this point in the game that if you split push, they're going to punish you.
Right. I think that maybe there's even that like sense of, okay, we need to get to this like next item, and if they don't do it now, they're not going to do it. It feels like Team Spirit, having just finished the Aghanims on Void Spirit for Laurel, this is when they have to make that move. But sort of finding that natural objective to play around isn't going to be there because they don't have the Aegis, right? So it's like that death on Yadoro feels like it really also shut things down a lot. And now they have Lincolns on Storm. But yeah, I want to see if they do decide to group together or not. They're waiting mid behind this Ursa, hoping to find a pick off if they go for him.
We do have a timing, though, for Team Spirit. BKB is online for Yatoro, and Laurel, finally, this is what he's farming for. Finish that Aghanim Scepter. It took 2 deaths to get it, but he's got it, so Team Spirit have entered another way to, like, use some cooldowns, use a timing.
Bottom. Taiga pushes out the wave the entire way to deal with that. Well, they're going to pressure. It looks like top on Team Spirit. Heading into this area, there's good vision already laid down by OG. They see the Chen creeps farming, and Kitrak lays down some wards from far away, and they catch him. Didn't even get sight, and look at that, the whole Chen army's gone.
Yeah, that's frustrating. I remember I was talking about how OP the Ags is on PL. PL is like, nah, I don't need it this game. Just goes Heart, S and Y. Has tons of HP regen and HP on top of it. And to boot, the status resistance. Can you kill this PL right now? I don't think you can.
Oh god, Laurel's about to get killed. Laurel, no, not like
again.
This. Not like this. Laurel, please. Oh, he goes down. Oh, dude, they look just so disorganized right now on Team Spirit. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think at this point in the game, they don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And it's not easy either. You look at this peel and you're like, if you're Ursa, you're like, I can't kill this guy, not quickly. Collapse, maybe, at some point, we'll be able to do it, but he needs more dual damage. He already has a lot, but killing this peel is going to be very difficult, as Techies isn't really bringing in any damage, nor is the Chen. And at this point, Laro's level 14. Is he bringing in any damage? Not anymore, unfortunately. Laro's game has been slowed down to a halt, getting close to the same net worth as, alright, BCM, this could be big. Oh, good BKB.
Out of mana. Out of mana.
Where's Bottle? Give me mana.
Oh, the Force Staff, they got mana. And now a duel connects onto MC. Okay, so they take out the Earthshaker, but they're going to lose Yadoro. And now Mira just going to try and TP away. Do they have a way to take it? Yes, they do. Eul Scepter was already there from the Rubik. So they managed to get the MC kill. Laurel goes for the all-in play, trying to take out BZM, but the save is there. The Lincolns, it blocked the Dagon. He still will fall. Collapse TP's out, and looks like he will escape Laurel. not going to be so lucky as Yuragi picks up the triple kill. Collapse is the sort of shining light on this team because everybody else is really struggling, it feels like.
But how much can you do in a game like this? It feels like Collapse needs 450 damage right now to carry this one. And he's not going to be getting that anytime soon here. It's an unfortunate situation to be in, and getting a triple kill here on Yuragi, just what the doctor ordered for him, as he's going straight into his butterfly. And I believe once he does finish his butterfly, what do you do? How do you stop Yuragi at that point? Sage and Yasha online, with the Heart of Taras, with the butterfly. Good luck. It's Collapse. Do they have detection for this?
Oh my god. Get over here. I'm not done with you. And he might beat the crap out of Taiga, too. I mean, Collapse is incredibly strong, but yeah, the Yule Scepter's going to be there. He just tries to kill off the supports, says leave me alone with everybody else. But it's not going to happen.
I will say, every time Collapse dies and gets a dual kill in return, it's worth it for him.
Okay.
Every single time, because that number keeps going up, and they're not really winning the game either. So, not only did he kill the enemy pos 3, but he's, you know, infinitely scaling, as we like to call it, in the meanwhile. So, he's trying his best to carry his team right now, but he's going to need some assistance here. And I'm not sure what that assistance is going to look like. I think he needs to find the right target to jump. Laurel has to end up supporting him, and hell, even at this point, Yatoro is just going to have to assist Collapse in getting these kills too. And just try to stay alive.
And, you know, there are some other things that are pretty interesting as this game gets later. You also have that, like, sort of proc thing where you naturally, if you do proc on Maelstrom, gets the True Strike or whatever it is. So that's something else that's somewhat interesting, is like a mini MKB.
Yeah, Maelstrom procs cannot miss, basically. That's how it works. So that'll help. However, Yuragi is in a situation in this game where no matter how strong Collapse is, he's untouchable.
All right, this has to be big. Can they do it? I mean, Roche is going very slowly. And there's actually nobody over here to break the smoke on the side of OG.
Team Spirit need this so bad. They need this.
If they can get here in time, this would be huge. They're walking in. There's illusions. They've got to get into the pit soon. Looking for a jump. Mira is ready. Laurel throws out the Remnant, connects. Roche very low, but they're not going to get it in time. They were too hesitant. They end up getting caught, and they are going to get ran down now. Yatoro Collapse waiting up on the high ground. They want to jump the backline. They find him. Kidrak already dead. Now turning towards Taiga. Seeing if they can blow up these heroes and dodge the PL for the moment. BKB out. The stun is there. Yatoro gets the enrage off. BZM chasing,
get out of here.
And there's going to be the BKB TP out. Yatoro manages to escape. So they get another duel victory on Collapse. Don't lose that many heroes, but the age just hurts.
All right, all right. I mean, it could have been a lot worse, right?
Yeah.
It could have been a lot better, but it could have been a lot worse as well, given the circumstance of them being just a little bit late. What is Laurel doing here? What is his plan?
I think they want to try another
There
duel.
it is. All right, he got the coddle.
That's huge.
Is he going to get out from this as well?
That's big.
All right, good play, good play.
Team Spirit playing very scrappy.
He was just playing around that vision he had there, and now with that money, he might be able to finish up his Midas that he has queued up at 32 minutes into the game.
Collapse waiting for wait, what? Okay. Listen,
That's right.
You got to get the neutral items, right? They haven't been able to hit that many creeps. That's what they need it for. The neutral, surely. Oh, wait, they have all their neutrals. Maybe not, then.
Surely he doesn't click this, right?
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, he switches it up.
Well,
wait, did he buy it?
No, he bought Travels, and then he switched it up, yeah.
All right.
I mean, I don't know if you've heard Yatoro. He's very vocal in pubs. He probably said a couple words, and then Laurel switched it up, if you know what I'm saying.
That's fair. Oh my god, BCM?
He's just
They're coming through the gate already. Are they going to run right into him? Yatoro's over here. They're hunting. Wait, they're not coming through the gate yet.
Okay. MC actually canceled his fissure. It would have hit. If he would have not canceled that fissure, he would have canceled the TP from Yatoro there. And Yatoro would have been dead to rights with no TP there. He second-guessed himself. This is why you always trust your instincts.
Knew what was going on. Didn't go for it. Well, 30-minute mark. The Tormentors are back up. Are there any other good shards on these teams that we might see?
From like the low network hero. So Techies already has one. Shen already has one. So if you're looking as far as Dire, yeah, the Void Spirit get a shard, which is good. Aether Remnant.
Both,
wait, what did they
both
change
shards. Oh yeah.
Oh, gotcha. It's still good. We'll take it. And then Legion Commander shard. Overwhelming odds now grants armor for every unit hit. That's really good versus PL, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
So I think for Radiant, it's really good. As far as Dire goes, lowest network heroes is Rubik. He already has a shard. Caudle.
And
Caudle shard's good.
Shaker shard is really good too.
Yeah. Shaker shard and Caudle shard are good. Caudle shard, when you're playing a game like this, having the recall ability, very nice.
Ooh. Okay, so they get the Legion shard, and then OG, they're going to have to come and take their Tormentor, or are they going to? Yeah, they're going for it. So Earthshaker gets the other one. Big, right. big. And he's going for the Lincoln Sphere too on MC. So just trying to mass Lincoln. This was the Spirit strat for a while too. I remember a couple of games where they built like 4 or 5 Lincoln Spheres themselves.
Yeah, they're trying to shut down Collapse here. As Collapse knows he has to carry the game, so he can't really buy an item to cancel Lincolns this game. No. Halberd is just not going to cut it. He's got to go for the big items, where he does have Mjolnir finished. And maybe with this shard, if he can get a huge overall odds.
Catch him. BZM in trouble.
He's dead!
He's gone. Can they find any more after? Ragi, they know which one's the real one with the little Fury Swipes indicator above him. But yeah, I mean, BZM explodes in just a second.
Like, new patch, new everything, sure, but same mistakes. Why is BZM standing on the high ground there getting ready to be jumped on?
Yeah.
He doesn't have a BKB. He's playing Storm. He's 6-slotted.
Yeah.
He can just chill in the back.
Yeah.
Your PL had Aegis.
Yeah, it's not good. That's quite bad, actually. Oh, no.
We saw the same thing from Arteezy just yesterday. It's like, these are the same mistakes from last patch. Sometimes you just feel like, oh, new patch. I can try some new stuff, and they're like, oh, never mind. This is the same mistake as before. Can't be doing this one.
I mean, that was kind of crazy. Okay. So where does that leave us now?
They just gotta wait for BCM and they can go again. Aegis is down. They still have the cheese. And
I don't know.
Uragi is 4.2k gold. Gonna maybe buy out a full Abyssal Blade pretty soon here.
Am I crazy? Like, after that 20-minute mark, I was like, OG is going to wrap this up. They're looking really good. And the later this goes, the more and more concerned I am for him. Granted, PL, obviously, this, like, masterclass, impossible to deal with hero in the late game. But, I mean, you've got Ursa. Granted, hasn't gone into an MKB. He's queuing up the Abyssal Blade and then the Swift Blink. And then also the scaling Legion Commander. I don't know. They might have what it takes to deal with them late game.
There's always a chance. It's just going to come down to, can they catch Uragi at some point in this game? Will they be able to get a duel onto Uragi with Yatoro feeding into him? I think those two heroes alone probably will be enough to kill Uragi here. But they have to time it really well. Like, the moment the duel goes off, Ursa has to be there. And they have to find Uragi. And that has to happen at some point in this game. You're not going to be able to avoid him the entirety of the game. At least that's going to be very difficult to do.
We also just got double Penta-Edge swords for Ursa and Legion. That is sick.
Yeah, that's definitely good. Some more damage and attack range. Helps out a lot.
Alright.
Collapse. He's in position here.
Finds Uragi.
They see Uragi.
They get him immediately.
But I think Collapse is looking for some support, I would imagine.
Yeah, it's hard.
Oh, they have vision there. Look, Storm's under the ward, but can they break the Lincolns?
Oh,
Uragi, this might be the moment.
They could go for him. They're thinking about it. They don't want to go. It's too scary. There is an E-Blade behind on the Caudle, so they would have some save potential there. They need to get this Nullifier online.
That's actually a huge pickup. That not Nullifier, the E-Blade. Yeah, they don't have a single answer for that. I don't think Laurel's in a state right now where his damage is enough to deal with that E-Blade target. He just has the Ags and a level 1 Dagon here.
Yeah. I mean, he is definitely fallen behind. All these deaths on Laurel, it's been a rough game for him.
He's just in a similar state as MC right now. He's just going to be some utility and a stun with the silences there. He still does decent damage. It's not bad damage by any means, but it's definitely not going to be enough to help burst this PL if there is an E-Blade in action to save him during the duel. So Nullifier is queued up by Collapse. So he was fully aware that this E-Blade was available, and that's why he didn't make that jump.
Yep.
Good read.
And 7K gold lead up right now. OG waiting around this Roche pit, and I mean, Collapse is going to TP out. They will head through and see that the mines were there. The mines exploding. That gives information that, okay, there's heroes nearby. I need to get out of dodge. So we'll sort of mirror their movements across the map heading to the other side. Oh, and interesting. Ursa queues up the Bloodthorn. So that's going to be their answer for this this butterfly from Yuragi.
Okay. It's pretty good because you have Sage and Yasha. You don't have a Manta, so you can't remove it easily.
Mm-hmm.
So I do like that choice. A lot of these players are really weighing their options and deciding what will be best for this particular game. And we're seeing some creative choices. The Coddle going for the E-Blade, and then we notice there's a Sage and Yasha, so he goes for the Bloodthorn. Collapse going now for the Nullifier, seeing that there's the E-Blade. And it's going to come down to like which timing is going to be the best. But I believe this Roshan is going to be for free, and because it's spawning on the Radiant side, it looks like Yuragi's going to get a free Aghanim's unless they decide to give it to someone else.
Maybe Storm? I could see BZM's being pretty good.
It could be good. But I feel like Yuragi's just going to do everything if he gets stacks.
That's true.
Like, he could just run into the middle of it, start throwing lances, and potentially 1v5 this.
Well, Spirit, they are a little bit late.
Yeah, okay, they took it.
Oh
and
my
there's
god,
a cheese in the pit.
Cheese.
Hello.
Right. BZM pinged it out. They're going to go get that.
Okay. Alright, so the choice is Yuragi, carry me. You get the Aegis, you get the Ags. Go do everything for the team.
Look at this, though. They're heading down this way, and they see him already in position. Team Spirit, do they want to jump? They get the silence. Trying to go in for more, finds him for the moment. Collapse waiting for his moment to jump in, but it's going to be off to the side of the Echo Slam. It connects, but the BKBs were out. They were ready. Collapse, though, he got exploded. If they want to take this fight, they need to back out. Yuragi is already very, very low. But with the detection now down, Collapse is going to buy back a bit late. MC is already dead. Gem on the ground. So no MC and no Mira in this engagement yet, but Collapse bought back.
He has no BKB either. It's not going to be the easiest thing to re-engage here. You, however, do have Mind Control dead.
Yeah.
So perhaps that is a small window for you as Laurel tries to push out the mid lane if he can do this successfully.
That's the sheep reveal onto him. Does have status resistance from the Sanj and Kaya, but it does not matter. That is still going... Oh, no, I was clicking on Storm. Storm says Sanj and Kaya.
Laurel does not have that luxury in this game. He has dreams of a Sanj and Kaya in his quick buy.
Right.
But that will not come to fruition as he will die there in the mid lane, trying to cut the wave. He did successfully cut it, though. However, his death spawn timer, words are hard, is longer than it takes from the mid wave to actually reach here. So there's still going to be a 50 seconds with buyback, though.
Yeah. Oh, right now, Collapse does not have a TP. 10 seconds away. So
Yatoro, Mind Control's finding Yatoro bottom lane.
Oh,
it's
no.
a fake push.
Oh, that's really bad. Yatoro under control. The Hex is there, and he evaporates.
No buyback on that one.
Appreciating what MC's been doing. That's looking very good for OG at this point. Team Spirit, no answers, as they're gonna start taking this tier 3 tower, taking sets of racks, and OG, they just controlled too much of the map. Team Spirit, they missed a couple windows that they had, and now they're getting dove into their base.
they played that bluff perfectly from OG. Uragi starting hitting the mid lane, and he's like, there's no way they're going to defend this. Because, like, behind, you for sure, you're sitting behind him on Shaker, right? Behind Uragi, but no. They let Uragi push solo, and they hunted on the map in the meanwhile.
And now they're finding kill after kill. That's going to be Mira Abyssal taken down. And still no Yadro for a little while. That's already one full set of racks. They are going to buy back on Techies. Can they find any good dual target? They find it on to the Coddle. He's going to die. Now the rest of these heroes, Mira, good disarm, but the Hex is there. Laurel jumps in, wants to save his buddy, but the Echo is there for the turn. Ultra kill for Uragi. Guys, I don't know if you've been playing pubs, but PL is pretty freaking broken. The rampage into the fountain. GG called. OG take game number 1.
This is a crazy game here. So for OG, for the most part, it was Uragi's show. They couldn't deal with the PL. This is